Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. I have here a 2017 and I'm doing a manual regen on this thing, and we're down to 31%. It was only at 54, but there's a reason I'm doing this, and we got 467,692 miles. Okay, you can see we're at 0% full, 467,692 miles. There's the VIN number, HEE0678. It is a 2017 model year. And let's go over here and look at 10.5 average miles per gallon. And let's go look at the def. Alright, so I'm going to have to go put def in it. And then after I do that, I'm going to reset the 10.5 miles per gallon, and then I'm going to show you why I'm doing this. Okay, def level is full. It's actually still coming up. The little gauge, see, there, just went to full. So def is full. And let's go back, and I'm going to reset. Alright, so I'll reset that. Now the reason I went through all that is A, it needed a service, B, it needed fuel filters, and I figured since my good buddy Eden over with Archoil wanted me to test these products. This is the AR6500. This is apparently new, and here's a 6400D. This is a fuel system cleaner. This is the diesel treatment, and we are going to add this to the tank. And it says rapidly cleans injectors, tips, and IDIDs, removes carbon and restores turbo function, eliminates DPF buildup, and reduces regens. That's why I regened it, to see how long I'm gonna go, or how long this will go before we regen it. Let me open this up and we'll read the back. Now Eden knows I use AMSOIL, and I told him I would go into this with an open mind. It says delivers a powerful and thorough cleaning service to the fuel system, restoring power and fuel efficiency. AR6400D rapidly removes IDID and carbon deposits from the injectors, turbos, and DPFs, optimizing the performance of the engine and extending component life. This 12-ounce bottle, this one is 12 ounces. See? 12 ounces. Treats 40 gallons. These are 40-gallon tanks on these trucks. Pour into the fuel tank at the required dosage and add diesel. Use every 5,000 miles. So we're going to dump that in the tank. It does need fuel. I'll have the fleet drivers go get fuel. This right here cleans injectors, turbo, and DPF. Boosts cetane up to 8 points. Improves lubricity up to 43%. Reduces regens and improves MPG. That's why I set the miles per gallon. Also, this has a DCR pump in it. So, directions for this. Treat rate, 1 ounce per 10 gallons. So, a 40-gallon tank, we need 4 ounces. So you gotta loosen the cap, squeeze it, and it looks like it's already at 4 ounces. Power boost, 2 ounces per 10 gallons of diesel. Boost the cetane up to 8 points. For best results, use power boost dosed in the first tank. So this is gonna be the first one. And so I'm gonna put 8 ounces in it instead of 4. So it's gonna be 2 measurements of the 4 ounces. Detergents and lubricants have been engineered to clean, lubricate, and protect injectors and pumps, CP4, even though this has a DCR in it, in all diesel fuel systems, including the latest high-pressure common rail injection systems. The AR6500 increases power response, miles per gallon, and reduces buildup in the turbo, DPF, and the EGR components. These do have EGRs on them. These are fleet vehicles. They get run into the ground, so this is actually a perfect test. You guys keep telling me about Archoil. Eden reached out to me. I told him I'll go into it with an open mind. I got a perfect truck to test it on. So this one has a service. It's got brand new fuel filters in it. I regened it. I added def to it. We're gonna see if the def usage goes down too. And I reset the MPG. So let's go dump this stuff in the tank. Let's open it first. And thank you, Eben, for sending this to me. So this is gonna be part 1 of the video. There'll be a part 2 once I go back and look at it and compare to see if it's regenning or how often it would regen. Okay, so there's that. We'll come back to this here in a second. I spilled some. Sorry guys, trying to do this with one hand. Put that in the trash in a second. Now we open that. Man, they really don't want you getting in here. Alright, I had to poke a hole in it. Install. See, when you squeeze it, it goes up. So right now, it's at 4 ounces. So let's go dump this in there. So remember the first treat rate, we were gonna do the 8 ounces. Squeeze it. Squeeze the bottle. There's the second 4. So now we wait. So there will be a second part of this video. Once I'm gonna have them bring it back to me in like 1,200 miles so I can check it. So be on the lookout for the second video. The AMSOIL cleaner, it was working really well. I mean, we got 10.5 miles per gallon out of a vehicle that runs all the time. Their gasoline fuel additives work really well, the performance improver and the upper cylinder lube. And if you haven't seen that, I use that stuff in my truck, and I'll leave a link in the description or up here in the top somewhere where you can actually see where I bore scoped my cylinders and see how clean the combustion chamber was. But now we wait. Eden, thank you for sending that to me. I can't wait to see the test results on this. Hopefully I get more MPGs and less regens, and that'll save money in the fleet. As for everybody else, please stick around because there will be a second part to this video, and when it is ready, I will link it to this video. And we're gonna see the test results in about 1,200 miles.